trying to make, and I did say this before, he's trying to make the world see him as a new. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Hallie. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I am doing this on my, well, a few of you asked me for this, just to let you know, as a reminder, if it's your first time listening to this, just to let you know, if you are a member, I do automatically make readings unless it goes against my guidelines. If you aren't and you make a suggestion, I do take it strongly into consideration. So just putting it out there. Okay, so this is about Justin Timberlake and the update on everything that's been going on with him. Actually, somebody that did request this said, I'm paraphrasing because I don't fully remember, but I did hear someone say that in the comment section, well, not here, but I read it, that there was a lot of, I've made a lot of accurate predictions saying that he would be ill and he would be canceling his shows. Now, I don't remember saying that. Some stuff, I've done so many videos, I made so many predictions that I don't remember exactly what. But I do remember seeing that he would make up a lot of falsehoods in order to cover up for the fact that people don't really like him like that anymore. And I think I did predict that I see him like lying, and I see him, and I think I might have said that I see him lying, that about him being sick. Again, this is just intuitive based, not fact based, but I do see like a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes in terms of his family, in terms of, you know, Jessica Biel like leaving, stuff like that. And go back and watch my videos. I actually have a Justin Timberlake playlist. I have like about 40 different playlists. So no, not 40, excuse me. I don't know, I have a lot of playlists about people that I've done. So just go back and watch it, and yeah, it's quite interesting to see what has come out about everything. So as I was shuffling the cards, I got the energy of being pensive, you know, pensivity, thinking a lot, what his next move is going to be. And his sun is in Aquarius. You know, I have half and half. Like, some sun in Aquarius, I'm like, I do not want anything to do with those people. And then other sun in Aquarius, I'm like, oh my gosh, the sweetest people on earth. And I think what happens with a lot of sun in Aquarius, I'm sun in Aquarius, I feel like a lot of sun in Aquarius can become very jaded and very hurt by the world and carry that hurt. And it's interesting to me, I think the masculine energy of it, the male side of Aquarius, can sometimes be very egotistical, very like, I'm like this. And I've dated mostly Aquarius, actually. Of the men that I've dated mostly Aquarius, and even though I don't have anything bad to say about a lot of them, they just have a sense of like superiority, you know, that God complex, which I used to have that, and I had to heal myself and learn to humble myself, which didn't come easy, but yoga helped me a lot, and therapy too, but mostly yoga helped me see like and feel the feelings of when I felt jealous or superior or arrogant, and that those feelings can be like, it feels like a burning sensation, you know. And I chose peace because I didn't want to feel like that anymore. I still have my days when I get angry and so forth, but in terms of like feeling arrogant and better than other people, I don't necessarily feel that anymore. But anyway, so Sun Aquarius, I think a lot of the time can be very like, I know best, you know, very similar to Pisces, which his wife is Sun in Pisces. So I get this feeling of like, I've always sensed this about him. Well, how can I overcome? How can I be the best? How can I do this? How can I do that? And I'm not crazy about that kind of energy, because I think it's very self-deprivating, and it can really lead you down the path of chaos, internal chaos, and you just never win like that, you know, because you're internally fighting yourself. And I think a lot of Sun and Aquarius have that internal fight, similar to Sun and Gemini. So Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. By the way, I'm using Pix de Soleil tarot. I love this tarot deck. I got it on Etsy. Eight of Pentacles, the World, and Two of Cups. So I see here that he's trying to make, and I did say this before, he's trying to make the world see him as a new person. So I wouldn't be surprised. This is very Sun and Aquarius whenever they get into hot water and they start to get cancelled. Ellen DeGeneres, Ashton Kutcher, Oprah, all of these that in fact, all of them are, is Ashton Kutcher January? I don't want to say that because my sister was Sun and Aquarius and she was January. She was not like this, but I feel like a lot of Sun and Aquarius that are born in January can have this like energy of like, how can I be the best? And it's a good thing to want to be the best, but you also have to remember that there are other people too, you know. So I feel like he wants possibly to have a new public relationship. I think he already knows that him and Jessica are done. He's just waiting. I think he wants her to file so that he doesn't look like the bad guy. Yeah, which is very crazy to me. So with the Queen of Wands, and it's interesting because unless you're in Hollywood, okay, I used to date somebody, I don't want to say exactly what he did, but he was very he dealt with celebrities on a certain level, and I've dated 2 celebrities, I've hung out with a few. So unless you're in that world, before I did, even though some of my family is famous, I never really like thought about it, you know. It's my extended family that's famous, but I never thought about, hey, this can publicly look a certain way, you know. And that's what a lot of them are constantly thinking. Like, I had an ex, I don't want to say which one, who was in the public light, who was a celebrity, who is a celebrity because he's still alive, but I'm not saying anything. That came out wrong. But, you know, I just feel like everything he did was to win over public approval, and it ends up kind of shaping their behavior, and it ends up kind of shaping who they are. And he's a great guy. He's a really phenomenal person, and I wish him all the best. But I think it made him weak because he was constantly thinking about what other people thought of him, you know? And I see that playing a part here. He's thinking about, hey, how do other people see me? And I think that's why he is waiting for Jessica to file for the papers of divorce. Queen of Wands, you know, you see how she's taking action because he's afraid of people seeing him in a bad light. Even though people already see him in a bad light, he is terrified of anything else worse coming up. Anything else. So at the bottom, it's opening 4 of Swords. He's going to act like heartbroken when she files. He's going to act heartbroken. It's kind of going to be a battle between the two of them of like who was the worst partner, you know. They did this to me, they did that to me, they made me feel like this, they made me feel like that. But the thing is, people are going to take Jessica's side because, number one, unfortunately, the public generally does like to take the woman's side in relationships. But well, now it's swayed, it never used to be like that. But also, he's not the most trustworthy guy in public opinion. So the Lovers, 4 of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, so I see him jumping into a relationship very quickly afterwards, going to date and marry somebody younger. 6 of Swords and King of Cups. And they're going to push this family unit, you know, like, oh yeah, we love each other. When I saw her, a lot of what he does is just very fake, very fake. So that's what I have, you all. I left you today. Please be respectful. Take care.